everyone. My name is Natalie McCracken, and I lead marketing here at Pattern Ag. And today with me, I have Trent Newell, who is the agronomy manager for us here at Pattern. So I brought him on today because I really want to talk about a program called the Pattern Ag Growers Initiative. And he is the best person that I could talk to about this because he runs the program. So Trent, can you tell us a little bit about the Pattern Ag Growers Initiative, what it is, what you do in the program?
Growers Initiative is a program that we started a few years ago. This is actually going to be our third year. And it's got a couple different components to it. It's our on-farm proving grounds that we use in conjunction with growers out in the field. So we want to see how these analytics that we're bringing on, whether they're new analytics or they're revised analytics, or it's an improved, detection method, anything that we can incorporate that might affect these analytics. We want to see how it performs out in the field in real life. On-farm large-scale testing that we're doing all across the Midwest. And then we're also expanding down into the Delta of Mississippi area down there, going into cotton as well.
Perfect. So can you tell me what kind of studies that you either have run or you ran last year, just to give everybody like an idea?
We run a number of different types of studies in this program. So the first year was around soil health analytics, looking at various beneficial and non-beneficial microorganisms that are present in the field, and seeing how that impacts the crop performance. We also did a soybean sudden death syndrome program where we imposed a treatment of susceptibility next to a treatment of resistant soybean sudden death syndrome on a number of fields throughout the Midwest, and we were able to create a model that we believe that a model that we could prove for the next year for the detection of sudden death syndrome before it's really showed itself. Uh, Last year we did a couple of biological type analysis projects. So we did some biological analysis and evaluation. We did another one that was over the top in corn biological analysis. So we're looking at some product placement things. This year we're doing another corn rootworm study. Corn rootworm is kind of our leading analytic, so we need to make sure that that analytic is sharp, and that one the information on it, is still relevant. Year over year, things can change. We need to make sure that our technology is keeping up with what's happening out in the field. In addition to that, we're looking into adding in some new nematodes for corn, so we're going to be able to test that as well. That's all throughout the Midwest. And then we go down to the south where we're going to be bringing on root knot nematode, soybean cyst nematode analysis down in that area. That's a new territory for us. So we need to see how this product works in the south and the cotton, corn, soybean rotation. It's a little bit different than what we've seen in the Midwest. So that's why we need to go down there and test it out first before we do a full commercial release.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm glad that you also let everybody know that we're going to be moving into the South, which is big, exciting news for us with the new cotton crop. So somebody joining this program, what is the benefit to them? Why should they do it?
In addition to the analysis that it's covered by Pattern Ag, you get the Pattern 360 analysis uh, for free, but it's not really for free. I do need a lot of information from the growers on that. I need the spatial yield maps. I need the applied maps. I need the all the management information, very granular detail of what's going on those specific fields. And that gives us an idea of exactly how this product works in the field. It gives us super detailed view on the crop response to various management and how that's impacting the analytics. So they get a lot of information for free, and at the end of the year we do have a very comprehensive yield linked analysis on absolutely everything that we've looked at in the field, not just corn rootworm, not just soybean cyst nematode, but every genetic pathway, every species of fungus that we detect out in the field, and looking at the yield linkages that creates. So they get a super detailed view of what's going on in that field. And there's quite a few fields, a lot of growers that have been here with us for 3 years now. And we're building a huge case study on those fields, on exactly what's going on in those fields, and we're starting to be able to anticipate the crop production and crop performance of those fields with all this massive amounts of data that we're pulling off those fields.
Wow, really cool. And so it sounds like, yes, they owe you some information to get started, but in return, they get a ton of information back. So
Oh, yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like a mutual benefit.
yeah, it's a mutual benefit, absolutely. The grower, we don't really require any big work on behalf of the grower. We do all the heavy lifting. Just give us access to the fields and access to some information off the equipment, and we can do everything else.
Very cool. And so how does somebody get started then if they are interested in joining this program?
Yep, reach out to your local Pattern Ag RSM or your Pattern Ag dealer. Email me at agronomy@pattern.ag. We can get a grower set up pretty quickly. It's really never too late. And if it does get to be, middle of the summer, we can always look into the following year and getting you incorporated in the program.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Trent. And everyone, again, if you would like to either find out more information about this program or get started, you either can talk to your regional sales manager, your Pattern Ag dealer, or you can email agronomy@pattern.ag. Thank you so much.